Arsenal is like that ex who normally comes, who goes to your favorite restaurant she waits for you to come with your kanyu girl. Kazi ni kuangalia tu vile unaendelea. So Amorim at the
take your time to rebuild.
Amorim at the wheel. A lot of Man U guys are gonna say Amorim out, but I say trust the process. It's an overhaul coming. Watch it to chase the domestic. Let's be content with domestic. To chase the two home, bro.
Once a week.
Yeah, once a week at least. Sisi tulizoea red carpet. Umecheza red carpet. Unajua red carpet nini?
Yeah, give him to talk to
red carpet is when you play on a field with no grass. Tottenham Hotspur team 2016, jina yake iko hapo, ako 26 years old. Iko hapo, it's in black and white manze. Search tena on Google inakushow yeye ni 33. Damn. So now if you count from 2016 to 2025, you're 9 years. This is Tubonge.
Kudunda silali wanangu. No. Anyway, back again with a Chelsea win. Hapa lazima guys bado hata stamp nene jatoka origi bado even touchdown from airplane imetoka check jazi yenyewe.
Acha furahi. You know, it's been a while since I've touched the European Cup, man.
It's only 2 years ago.
Hata kama ni kidogo.
Sikia.
Can't hate, man. That's my fans to huko chini, bro.
We have completed the circle of winning all European trophies. Chelsea is the only team to do that. Welcome Kijevo. So say wewe joga ni blue, London is blue. Nini? Hata Arsenal.
London is blue.
Yeah, so Arsenal lazima niambia.
Kati Tottenham na Chelsea gani kali?
Of course the Blues. Bro, see to tell us season ni kuchapa. Wewe jua hivyo. Tuliachapa 4 matches.
Can't say nothing, fam.
So wewe jua ndo team ile kuchapa na slap ya na Tottenham. Week number 1.
Yeah, sisi ndio wait.
How do you feel? Unajua lakini jana nikiingia hivi game penye niko naenda kuwatch sisi sema ni wapi lakini it's my local within here. Bro imejaa.
Bro.
Acha nikiingia hivi ilikuwa imenyamaza.
Kwanza mimi nilikuwa naomba msimu chapwe bro. Kwanza when the first goal checked in I was over the moon, bro.
I know.
Palma kapulo nikasema damn.
Pull up nini?
Si ali
you assist. Uliona venye
ali pull up kwangu mzee. Palma akanisho kesho nafunga mabao. Nakafunga kweli.
Palma didn't score.
He scored. He scored the second goal. Ama coach game. Alipata match ball. Not man of the match, sorry.
Yeah, man of the match alipata. You shock Palma is on scored the second goal.
Hey, Connie, what was I watching, bro?
First goal was scored by Enzo. Second goal.
No, first goal was I might have confused something. But watch me check, bro. Check.
Cause these checks, you know, so many wanatuangalia nini wanaangalia results za champions, you know, act like a champion. We're just chilling nini. Just chilling.
Sasa you see hadi akaoda t-shirt mse. Jazzy.
It's not a t-shirt.
Jazzy. Alikuwa na assist mbili.
The guy had the baller had 2 assists. That's the only beauty about the guy. So about the goal, sijui kama uliochobe na unaochingi kona Palma kweli Palma alikamkwake wao Palma. So Palma alifunga na lichina
I think nilikuwa na snooze. Nilikuwa na lala kiasi.
It's okay you sleep but the joke unataka. So but when let me tell you that as we don't fumble finalies. Tumekuwa tukifumble na former coach Pochettino juu ya ufala ya Pochettino. He's not a winner. But this time round, bro, that was just a taste of what we can do.
Yeah, anyway, you know, let me tell you, bro. Arsenal haina cup pia. Tuko moja.
Na sawa, kama hivyo ndo na feel mko pamoja, that's your win. Yeah. As the side of winners, nazonge na mtu hata ni fan wa Newcastle, nazonge na fan wa Crystal Palace, nazonge na totesi sana juu si wapiga umena we, So Liverpool fans nazaongea nani kaa 3-4.
Unajua the good thing ukichapangwa bro kwa finals ama at least unatafutanga mtu anaweza couple na wewe bro, usikuwe uko chini peke yako.
Anyway, so your predictions for what we predicted before the season began and to now. So from today henceforth, anything regarding football we have agreed.
Yeah.
I should be the one talking first. You should let me lead the conversation. Even if my facts are not factual, itabidi tu umeaccept for a minute till your team builds up. Ukifika top 5 tuanze na 8 kwanza. Unajua kwanza kuvuka hata 15 ilikuwa shida.
I need
fika top 8.
I need to get a new site here, yani what
Exactly.
huyo matrix alikuwa anaitwa
Sijui hiyo matrix yako.
huyo dem
Nani?
huyo dem Liwa ilienda
So that's why you're wearing the shades today. Guy for matrix.
I need to get a new
Umetoka hadi sports umeingia hadi matrix. Sawa. You do that as you think that's the
nimekuwa off bana.
It's okay, but just tumeshamaliza na hiyo story hapa, tusha cement.
Chelsea ni champions.
Thank you.
Of conference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tote they were there, they didn't win it.
Ni sawa.
Tell you for real. Then another player here, director na Milan fan, wao kona kikombe pia. So kwa hii room wendo solo una kikombe.
Niko na glass.
Which is fine, which you're used to, yeah? That's the things you drink, moving forward swiftly,
Sisi tuko na runners up medals, at least.
McTominay bro akona kikombe, akona man of the season na bado na trophy. Unamwambia nini huyo?
Man,
sold a guy
we
went to bought
Man is hurting without McTominay. Wacha nikwambie, ilikuwa plan for Ten Hag.
Akona kikombe.
Si sawa. Ten Hag ndio alitumess bro.
No, he's
like I have nothing to fight, as in not even fight. I don't have nothing to even say about Man U, bro.
Even if you want to say Man U have the most trophies, Liverpool has equalized.
I have nothing to say about Man U. Man U right now shit. Hata hiyo finally bro tulijifunga. Kipa nayo ni mzembe, haizi ruka.
Oh na I don't know that team. Oh yeah, I'm just telling you. I'm just but the jana nilikuwa na wase wa Man U na Man City, nilikuwa naangalia ndio nani, yani but that one anambia tu tena anashinda tu ndio nataka kuchange jina yangu, not from Lee Sam to Sam Lee. Ndio try kuni irritate, imagine. And you know yourself, msao na mawincha hapo. Sikia jamaa jaribu. We're trying bro, all metafuta all avenues kuni shut down bro. They can't. Nilikuwa on a blue vibe.
Nilikuwa mevajazi?
Aje
mbona?
Ni vibe blue aje jezi nimeleta kutoka ndege saa hizi nimefika.
Siwe ni fan bro. Mbona au support team yako hiyo?
I don't
ama you didn't know what
I wore the outfit that is blue. That's how we played bro.
But were you confident in what's going to happen?
Of course, that's my normal.
Did you expect it?
Me when cause hata nilifika nimechelewa, nimepata ushafungwa. I was like god damn it, I want to go see the lineup. Sawa, nikiangalia hivi lineup niko na Jema yuko nikisema Jema kwa two things will change. Na Jema like to immediately second half. Hivi system niko na road rotate alifanya sijui nini alifanya hivi hey.
Who do you think was the most influential player in that game?
Of course, number 1, I'll give it to Caicedo has played all matches.
But he has shikilia the midfield for Chelsea.
Unaona na tutusi hapo 100 million
not worth it.
You wena Gary Neville na ama se wote you can never tell us.
Not worth it though.
Where? You wako na midfield kawia?
Hapana. I don't say we have.
When it pose, just watch the side where the players are.
Okay.
The guys who have won it.
So Caicedo ndio imebeba he's the one who carried Chelsea this season.
That's a backbone.
And Cucurella was,
of course Cucurella has more goals than Højlund.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he has more goals than Højlund. He has more assists than also Bruno. Bro akona 4 assists. Bruno akona assist ngapi?
Bruno akona assist more bro.
Angalia, wewe team yako kila mtu collectively alikuwa na assist.
No, not Bruno bro. You know Bruno is a good player fam. You can't I
can
say.
give maybe 10.
Maybe double figures for sure.
But Cucurella anyone akimbizana huko. Na midfield yako.
So now that's anyway.
Without Bruno in the team. Any 10. So Cucurella anaweza sumbana na Bruno.
Let's not talk about Bruno. Bruno amecheza vizuri.
Sawa, acha tuchague watu. Basi nani?
Amebeba Man U.
Look show wako hiyo team yako yote nyuma ya back right. Hakuna mtu kwa hiyo team anaweza bench Cucurella.
True story.
Yeah.
True story.
Hata keeper yenu Sanchez wetu the worst keeper anaanza before hata Sanchez.
Hata Wayne Rooney anaweza ingia hapo keeper. Acheze keeper.
No, please usianza ku bring feelings to your team, bro. Let's keep keeper to keeper, striker to striker. So me have just basically my team, I'm happy. If you want to buy if you don't want Sancho back.
No, we don't want Sancho back. We want to have a new team. Not big heads.
Sancho's a big head.
Yes. When he was at Man U, he was a
but hakupatana na Amorim
ni sawa, but he showed us already Yoka had
but
headedness.
Man U, that's the lifestyle.
That's why I want to change that. You know what I'm saying? So Amorim at the
take
wheel.
your time to rebuild.
Amorim at the wheel. A lot of Man U guys are gonna say Amorim out, but I say trust the process. It's an overhaul coming. Watch it to change the domestic. Let's be content with domestic. Tucheze tu home bro.
Once a week.
Once a week at least.
Nakonga poa. Players wenye nakuga wote healed. Akogi na injury. Injury nakuga ule tuka look show. If you don't keep look show guys, mko na jokes.
Nah, that's easy bro. So let's now go to, since now the season has ended, I think it's a good time to also tufanye manini.
Yeah, preview what our predictions are. I predicted tutaanza top 4. Ama director nilisema nini?
Ulisema top 3.
Top 3? Hapana.
Walai.
Tukianza season
hata last time ulisema ati top 5. Nilikuuliza top 5 ukasema no. This time we're aiming for top 3.
Top 4.
Sawa. Mungu ndio anajua.
Sawa. Me was top 4. Me was team top 4 and aka trophy. And then I'm fine. Trophy si sana but naweza sema tu hiyo trophy ilikam imetusaidia. Imecementiani just that feeling of bro we qualified for top 4 but we also have a win, a trophy. You know your feeling ya unajua changing room yetu imechange by the evil. Alafu tulete key stars in that team. Ha!
I have nothing to add on to that bro.
Bro, I'm just telling you. Wewe jua tu tumebalance books. Kama tuko na madeni sijui EPL tulimecook figures sijui 1 billion team tusha balance of it.
Financial fair play.
Tushamanzana nao.
Sure.
Kama ni sijui sponsorship kwa jezi tuko nayo tushapata. Tumeanza season fit bede.
Why do you even watch football, bro?
Oh my lord, Santi. For me, genuinely, I can say between Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, Manchester United, what the other teams among there? Had a successful...
Newcastle?
No. Those guys have won trophies. Those other teams are just different. So, yeah, amongst those guys who had a successful season...
Crystal Palace?
They've won a team, bro. Sawa chana na wao.
Na waname tu.
Sawa, yeah, but all
shout out.
In terms of even tukipanga hivyo, nitakuja nikwambie ukweli. Kwangu kwa timu yangu, I can say who has had the most successful season compared because we had
in my opinion.
Yeah. If I go to Arsenal versus Chelsea, we had the same goal wins, amount of game wins.
Sasa unajikompare na Arsenal surely.
Bro, Arsenal wamekuwa wanakimbizana na Man City. Wanakimbizana na Liverpool. Let's see from nowhere.
Wanakimbizana na wase waja.
Us from nowhere. Like, damn. You're not here. Oh my lord.
Hey.
Trust the process. Kipara over everything. So, naweza sema kati Chelsea na Arsenal. Since tumewin same amount of games, bro, na wamechochana goal difference kidogo hivyo.
Are you being honest with yourself? Who has had the better season this season? Chelsea. Why Chelsea? Because of coming down.
Top 4. Secured top 4.
Out the mud.
We secured top 4. We were most... Yani kila mtu, no one was believing in our team, but everyone was saying, you guys... Everyone just used to say that. So, we were just humble. We lose, we win. But even you could see... Hata venye tulianza season tulianza na number 1 2 3 tulikuwa na momentum nakumbuka then poma
mbona usiseme Newcastle hata
no
ama Nottingham Forest
hawajawin kikombe
but wherever they were and where they are now
like I said with the way I was gauging them number 1 Chelsea and then I can give Newcastle and then I can give.
But are you being biased?
I'm not being biased like organic because Newcastle like kumaliza like above us Premier League last season. This season onge kumaliza number 4, tuko number 5 na bado win trophy. Ningesema Newcastle ni juu wako mbele tu na points. But juu hawako juu yetu na points na like
but you won't had a good season per se.
Bro, we had a good season. It's just that
it's expected.
It's expected
for you to be
bro, remember we've changed the coach. Tumeleta coach ametoka championship.
Sasa Liverpool wamechange.
Senior same thing. Marking scheme ya team ya Liverpool
ni different. So Liverpool has a better season than everyone else.
Perfect.
So
we cannot say about Liverpool. We did not include Liverpool kwa list. Of course are the champions. Tumeshamaliza na champe. Tukianza tu kutoka number 2 3 4 5 6 7. Fungua table one.
Najua.
Even the order number 7 in Nottingham. And I can tell you kutoka number 2 mpaka 7.
Na point difference ilikuwa crazy.
Yeah, kutoka number 2 hadi 7 for real.
It was a good fight. It was a good fight. Till the end.
Yeah, till the end. Chelsea had a successful season compared to Arsenal, who finished number 2 with the same amount of wins as Chelsea.
Sawa.
Bro.
But in my opinion,
and they don't have a trophy.
I think those small teams have had a really good season, bro.
Of course.
For Chelsea, it's expected, fam.
But of course, so after Chelsea, I'll give it to Newcastle. After Chelsea,
bro.
No,
let me tell you.
Mekata.
But it went down to the last pair of games, huh? For Newcastle, Aston Villa, na Nottingham.
They lost the last 2 games, bro. Walichapokona na nani?
Na?
Walichapo last game na Everton, bro. See.
Okay, they took the foot off the gas.
Exactly the same thing as Chelsea, bro. Even us. In 2-3 years, we've not won a trophy. Exactly.
The expectation is not.
Yeah,
it's higher.
Your expectation is higher, yeah.
Which is fine, and that's why we're saying at least we've balanced that expectation.
Upendangi underdogs.
So is it spending? Even the team yangu side kuna bro. I'm genuinely touchdown, win. And although tukona hangover, when you were still fresh from the hangover, like said it really juice last week. Yeah, Newcastle trust how. Yet really, but we're still talking right now. Currently,
that doesn't make sense.
So it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Move.
Where?
So, listen here. This is what I want to show you. See, in terms of win games, Arsenal 20, Chelsea 20. Losses. Arsenal have lost 4. We've lost 9. Look, with Man City the same. Higher. Goal difference 35-21. Look. Let's go to Newcastle. Okay, I can give you a second choice. A second choice between Chelsea, I'll give you Newcastle. That's why I was going there. Straight.
Arsenal is like that ex who normally comes, who goes to your favorite restaurant and she waits for you to come with your new girl. Kazi ni kuangalia tu. Vile unaendelea.
Anyway, after Newcastle, I can give it to Nottingham, a third team. But also Aston Villa imejaribu jilifika semis.
Uangalia point difference.
Tuko seseme, nakwambia kutoka hapa tuwezi bonga hapa hivi kulikuwa kumeshikana. Hadi hata Bournemouth imekuwa na successful season.
Yes. That's what I want you to say, bro.
Bro, I've not ignored these teams. It's just that I'm telling you from here, Crystal Palace on a goal difference 0. Manu, wow. Hizi nizo assist za nani za Bruno -10. Wow, you guys, we are suffering. Anyway, apart from that, I'll just say those are the teams I believe they did something this season. This season imebamba.
And do you think wataendelea hivyo next season?
Of course.
Next season predictions and next season. Unataka predictions sahi ama tungoje hadi?
Tungoje, acha sisi ka winners kwanza tuko na another, we're going for another tournament. Tuko na Club World Cup. So you can win pia. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I'm telling you what? You know we're going for another tournament by there.
Yeah, Club World Cup.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Sasa
we know we have that cup. We have won it before.
Same, we've won before. Isn't it
tumezoea.
No, but this is the new tournament.
Yeah.
It's a new tournament. A new format.
Yeah, this is a new one. Where was it hapo we have won? Usually this is a big G ziliisha.
Big G.
Yeah. Well, sasa mambo ni juicy. Something fresh. Other than that, I'm done in terms of football. I don't have more to say.
I have nothing to add.
Unless the transfer of Trent. Unaona Trent ni kali kwa nalia machezea kweli ama ilikuwa tu kupima.
Ai bro, jamaa anaenda kwa besha.
Anaenda kulipa 400 week.
Unajua I think kuna levels in this game of football, bro. Unajua ukienda Real bro ni kama umefika top tier.
Bro.
Elite status, bro.
Inaitwa intercontinental.
As in damn, man. Sometimes I normally think about days for ball na ochingi ball nasema yani ningekuwa umse yani. Najua good to have next generation mtoyo wangu bro from the get go yani from the tumbo nampatia kabol kadogo nafanya ange hivi bro.
Yeah, ingine.
Lakini yani kuforce ama?
Siji.
Anasema yani kuforce. Siji. Ukipata mtoyo utamtrainisha ball ama utamwacha chague?
Chague.
Hey,
Kevin, to give us advice.
Ndio nasema.
Mbappe ni wa Chelsea kwanza ni mmoja.
Ndio nasema you think that's kuforce? Kama mtu attack to the ball.
But you see, but if akikupatanga unawatch kila siku sports
itamuingia tu
hata itamuingia hadi kadogi kapapi hadi kanini zinakuchanga tu ukiona tu inaona mzaana watch TV ball bro.
Sasa nikuulize,
knows that's the moment.
Na let me ask you, like mtoi wa Ronaldo unadhani anataka kucheza ball vile budake anacheza alicheza, ama it's just because now your dad is Ronaldo,
itabidi tu amefeel tu kucheza tu,
that's pressure. Labda atakufanya, labda anataka kwa paint amse.
But you see that also the kid also the exposure amepitia it's different.
Ni kweli.
Si kama hapa Kanairo mwenye mezoea hata akitoka mtaani ni straight home TV.
Sisi tulizoea red carpet. Umecheza red carpet? Unajua red carpet ni nini?
Yeah, give him to talk to
red carpet is when you play on a field with no grass. Ni soil yani, red soil.
Wewe msaiji.
Ai? Nimecheza ligi bro.
Oh yeah.
Come on man.
Give them
tumecheza hardcore bana.
Give them a small hint about ligi. What's special about ligi when your time? And which year were you in? Not compare zile ages za ama football umenitolea.
Mimi joined ligi I think
208.
Nilikuwa I think ya 9. Ya 9 hapo hivyo. Nikaingia ligi tukafanyiwa to trials za ujinga sana, let me tell you bro. Naika kwa field unasema acheza sasa tuone. After game coach anakuambia sawa wewe unaweza cheza defense. Because that time nilikuwa najua hadi nilikuwa I was nicknamed Kifaru. Juu mimi nilikuwa naingianga tu kama Kifaru ama Buffalo.
Yes.
Nikaekwa nikacheza. So what really I enjoyed about ligi is yani uko exposed to so many different types of people from different walks of life. Na pia coaches walikuwa na hiyo, they knew how to make you guys gel together. Yani hata juu kulikuwa na wase mob wametoka Kibich, wametoka tu Mahood, unajua, na tulilearn vitu mob from each other, yani exposure wise. Juu kama mse wa IG uko exposed to certain things as in you're used to soft life yani. Na unapata na wase hata they can't even imagine what that soft life looks like. So ukinteract now, you exchange whatever you guys have learned in those two different walks of life, man. And na in a blend now, even you unakuwa hardcore kiplani.
Okay. And what was unique, like in terms of, is this the sports ata ama where it was a long gong road ama mlikuwa na field kali, mlikuwa na nini special?
Ligi ilikuwa jina man.
Okay, ligi ndogo.
Okay. Ilikuwa jina.
Jina ndio ilikuwa na
mimi nilikuwa nasikianga ligi from class 3 bro.
Yeah.
But I never joined.
But that was IG people.
No, yeah. That's Saints man. Saints had IG and 844.
Of course, but sasa siangalia Saints iko hapo, love it.
Lakini
ingekuwa mse akoma umo angejuaje ligi.
But really as in that's what I can say.
It was an uptown thing.
Sports thing. But walikuwa na sponsor wase kutoka hood guys who can't
balance the team. Ndio nyinyi mbalance. Sasa kwa nyinyi wale mahaduko Kifaruka wewe plus mso Kibra na mso Madhare, hiyo team inakuwa deadly
sana.
Yeah.
Sana bro.
Yeah. That's what the Kenya team needs to do.
Yeah,
but tumeona pia Rambe wamerecall Victor Nyama. What's your recall on that? Because I know you're a very good they're called what? The director they're called
what are you trying to say? Skeptics.
No.
Critics.
Yeah, you're very, they're called
critical.
No, positive
thinkers.
No.
Positive critics.
No.
Positive criticism.
Yeah, you always give positive criticism amongst our Kenyan football. So what do you think about that?
About what? Wanyama coming back?
Mm-hmm. I think call from Wanyama. Do you think it will be like the Chelsea? We need experience.
Well, they would have called Wanyama to be an assistant coach or something. Yani a train, kama ni midfield ndio profession yake, angetrainisha midfield. There's no need of him coming to the Harambee Stars team and playing actual Harambee Stars games. But there's also that point of he could be a player coach.
Okay, so he proposed to be
a player coach.
Assistant coach.
A player coach.
Assistant player coach.
Si ati anacheza 90 minutes.
Yeah. And like, when chance for youth.
Yeah.
And that will not grow.
Yeah, I think he's a better player coach. Actually, that's a word to use.
Okay.
That's what I think about that.
And in terms of age?
Aye. Bro, so unajua hii mambo bana. Jamaa amekuwa 30 for how many years?
I don't know, you take me through.
Hey. So Manzi is 33, right? Mi nilikuwa naga coach, I don't want to mention his name. The time I was playing under 16, this coach was probably give or take 25 to 28 years old.
There.
Around there.
Yeah.
And this coach told me alikuwa anachezanga na umzae Viki.
Yeah.
Alikuwa anachezanga Viki.
Yes.
So if they were playing at the same time when I was 16, this guy was 25 to 28. How is he 33 now, fam? Na ujue when he was playing for Tottenham, alitoka Tottenham 2016. So
and how old was that?
He was 26. He was 20,
and it was
in 2016.
2016.
He was 26. So that's okay. And he's on the Tottenham website, by the way.
Yeah.
Ukisearch Tottenham Hotspur team 2016, jina yake iko hapo, ako 26 years old. Iko hapo, it's in black and white, manze. Ukisearch tena on Google, inakushow yeye ni 33. Damn. So now if you count from 2016 to 2025, you're 9 years.
Anyway, thank you for your positive criticism. Let's move softly to
but anyway, yeah.
CAF, the announcement of CAF. CAF has announced that bado Nyayo na Kasai Toshi CSO Sports amekama kasema nini? Inatosha mboga.
Sasa who do you even trust, bro?
Who do you trust?
Wase wa CAF wanasema haitoshi. Jamaa ko in charge hiyo projeo anasema inatosha. Sasa ni kuingia na kifua ama?
And that's how you see this government is. When they're corrected, they're told
they don't be corrected.
They don't want to come.
They want to
wanataka kuonyesha the correctee. Mimi wenye nilibaki.
There's a word for that, man. Nimesahau hiyo word. Yani
imagine
unawajibishana na professionals wametumwa, yani CAF inakuja.
But have you been following through our basketball team, Nairobi Thunder, Oko Bal?
I don't watch basketball that much.
Oh
bro.
my.
Well, tell me about it, man.
Samani tumechapa, wacha nikwambie, look for other.
Nairobi Thunder najua na they're doing well.
They took qualify for the Nile itoko Pretoria. Kwa finals ninakuanga. Bro, but the stadium of that basketball arena in Rwanda.
In Rwanda.
Oh.
But unajua Rwanda are known for b-ball, bro.
Listen. It's not about being known.
Yeah.
The infrastructure, bro.
Proper.
Sidelines unaona kina Octopizol komeko mbele, like just the way
QS.
Yeah, man.
QS.
We need like 20 of those.
Yeah, fact.
Within East Africa or even within Kenya. Kwa sababu unaona Kenya kitu ilifanya Nairobi Thunder isi. I feel Nairobi Thunder, the matches I watched, all these matches are free and they're live in YouTube, yeah? All the matches I was following for Nairobi, bro, the first 3 quarters, tuna lead. Tulikuwa na chapa hizo team zote. Finishing ya quarters zao, ilikuwa inawamaliza.
Finishing ya quarter, wanafika the last quarter?
The last quarter wanachapa. Yani, msetu wana
yani fourth quarter?
Yeah, the fourth quarter. Pointer ka 3-4 zinamaliza wase. Na walikuwa na make up ka 15.
Damn.
All of the games by there wame lose by there. They had a gap of 15 points leading.
So they let you guys go, yes?
So
wali actually a gas?
No, si actually a gas. What I can, for me as a sports enthusiast and as a sports diplomat and a sports consultant too, is if Nairobi
Thunder
had a similar stadium,
yeah, they would have done well
because of the experience. Ile tu kitu kawaida, you used to playing in such an environment, training home kwenda kucheza in such a big arena, itakuwa culture shock for you.
I can relate to that.
You get?
Yeah.
So that's what we lacked. And you know what, as a sports mi hata nasimanga tu hata waziri wa sports nite naweza kwa pia wako ni kusaidia kuchora hiki.
We've got someone who can really help out the industry.
Bro, that's what I was saying. For me, niko very willing kusaidia. Kwanza
resources wise,
bro,
especially.
Bro, ninajua hizi vitu vipo. I'll tell you a good example.
Yeah.
Kama, and we knew very well this tournament. Asa wangepelekwa hata South Africa, trip tu 2 tu hivi, mwezi 2 wa train tu kwa South Africa, wako kwa camp.
Okay, kwa camp huko.
Yeah. By the time they're coming back to Kenya, wana come tu ile tu kutuonyesha nao PR hapa local.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, here in the government, we've already partnered with those arenas who built for those guys. We're already working here in Nairobi building, a few
to upcoming projects.
Yeah. Ndio wakienda Rwanda wakirudi hivi na sasa kama tulimaza number 2 ama number 3 wanapata study yao iko ready.
Nakusikia.
Umeona?
So, and since you said right wanacheza game poa. Fourth quarter ndio wana
that team is diverse. Funny thing, it has South Sudanese who are Kenyans born in Kenya. Kuna wale it is just a diverse team. I loved that team.
Unadhani do you think labda it's cause labda you know how in professional sports kuna certain isotonic drinks unapewa ku boost electrolytes na hizo vitu,
everything like I was saying, like even from the hygiene, from the even you can tell the Rwandan team and the South African people team
prepared,
and even the Morocco team asa na bongadi na coach bus.
Yeah,
unazo coach bus.
Sisi ni makosta.
Sisi bado tunapata na Isuzura ngana bado na kieneni. Aje.
And walikuja kucheza huko. Wana travel.
No, we BK Arena in Rwanda. The tournament was there.
Oh, how long was the tournament for?
Almost 2 months.
2 months.
It's in tournament each team. I think.
Ni kama ligi ama?
Yeah. Not ligi, just
Satona. Like champe.
Nikatu ile ni b-ball finals ya nini West versus Central, West versus East ni sasa unapata sasa sure. So it's the same concept they've built around BAL. It's called Basketball Africa League. So wote wanapatana, kuna Nile wame break down like in terms of the North, East, Central.
I get you.
No. So for us, Nairobi Thunder was only leading us in Kenya.
Yeah.
And that's the first NBA team imefika
hapo hivyo.
Yeah.
Damn.
So for them to come back as home, wasirudi tu waachiliwe hivyo.
That's not the issue.
No.
Yeah.
Isikuwe tu yetu ni hangover na kupit gear.
Yeah,
now we go back to playing normal.
Yeah. Wanafaa ku plan the next
coach sasa wanafaa anatafuta sasa another new technical
team or even approach, basically
even a new consultant to the team.
Yeah.
The team now builds bigger. Now saizi tungekuwa kama kuna investor mwenye ako na doa anataka tukukelea sasa kwa hiyo sports team, our workers sports consultants, bring that investors money, pump into that team.
For a sneak preview unaweza anzia wapi as in once ni consultant?
Yes.
Ukipata hiyo katenda unaizi for just a sneak preview, you don't want all the details.
Yeah.
Like unaweza anzia wapi to tune this system?
Of which system? For the
let's just talk about the bus. Yeah, for Bake for now.
For Bake.
Yeah, just for now.
For Bake for now is
that's the beginning step, yani just like a spoiler.
A step.
Yeah. That they might elevate their approach.
Their own stadium.
So they need their own ground, yani their home turf. Yeah.
Tosha.
Hizo zingine unaziweka, hizo ni walipie.
Look for me.
Yeah, facts. That's interesting, bro.
Yeah. Cause when you have a home ground for Nairobi Thunder, those guys will be unbeatable at home.
Kunanga, I don't even hear a lot about like home ground ya Bake huku.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was in high school, nilikuwa najuanga USA ilikuwa place ya Bake.
Sasa sisi Kaburu estate tulikuwa na Bake yetu. Kulikuwa na basketball court. Sasa hizo organizer basket, alafu sasa kama mimi minister of sports pia nenda sasa local mtaani district na partner na sasa na MCA na MP mtaani hizi sasa sports mtaani sports mtaani ndio sasa the new agenda.
Hiyo inaweza kuwa fiti, bro.
Sports mtaani kama area kama area ni good for basketball, hapo wanatengeneza ingine moja like kuna floodlights ones to 24 hours. Sawa. Na kuna wasi sasa the community takes care of it.
Sure.
It builds around the community around it.
So MC wa hiyo area anajenga kitu moja kwa hiyo area yake.
But it does come to tunashikana si wote. It's not about the MCA pekee. It's about synergy of now the system working together to facilitate the generation.
That's a good idea, fam.
Give me one. Nilikuwa mimi
Pata jamaa tenda bana. Jamaa kuna ideas.
Si tenda. Nataka tu hiyo job.
Si ni tenda.
taki tenda hiyo ni mambo yetu ya desk huko kwa ofisi tutaongea na nene na madosi hii ati ni 1 billion ekele 1.2 ni na 5 project ipite vita vizuri unaona mimi kazi yangu uses of office work. I'll bring my team, I have my lawyers, I have my attorney general. I'm good.
Niko prepared man, niko prepared.
Niko strapped. But in terms of that, Nairobi Thunder, kudos bado. At the end of the day.
Yeah, trust man.
Amo jamaa to the ball, cheza wasa to the basketball. And for real, they always play at Nyayo. Tunaweza fikanga one of the days to check it.
For sure nafaa kuchapa laps za hizi mastudy.
Tishia mimi nachapanga around naendaga. So other than that, that's one thing I will have already tapped into. Unaona? Meanwhile, kafuku ikiendelea kuchapa ikichangangana. Unaona kwa desk yangu already niko busy. Niko na file ya basketball.
Niko na file ya ball.
Sasa tuna cricket, rugby. Unaona another rugby imeinuka. Unaona? So rugby, thanks to sports Safaricom and M-Pesa, they're sponsoring them. But we need more.
That's why.
Yeah.
They're doing well.
Yeah.
Because they're comfortable, yani. They're not suffering.
You see, like, they're suffering, bro.
But not as much as other sectors that are not being sponsored.
Well, Nairobi, because the rugby was the worst leading. It's because the rugby merudi saizi juicy.
Because of the new sponsors.
No, not because of the new sponsor. The chairman is a new guy. But he was a player also. And he also grew to be the coach also. And he was also a student. We went for a training course together for sports business.
Oh, wow.
And
I got qualified.
The guy was saying what he wants to plan for the rugby team. And now the results are showing. Uko kwanza health fund inafaa ikuwa ni strong. After now kivunjika hivi.
At least, I agree there fully.
Hiyo imemalizana. So for me, as a minister of sports there, I look for the best healthcare insurance company globally. Enye na take for rugby teams. Kana enda South Africa naenda naangalia ni nini wanafanyanga. Okay, these are the guys. Can we build a similar?
Unafanya ma case study unacheck what's best.
Students are already. And then another thing, I will also welcome students on board for like qualifications, offer scholarships for masters of for sports education for any student who wants to study there. Then the best wakisha qualify wakina majua wasome wakisha hiva they come straight be employed in the ministry.
Yeah,
that's how it will work also with the system in terms of employment. Si atitu governor like that but then hapo sasa mimi na mdosi sasa hapo na president hapo ndo tutachange tutabidi tubonge chini vizuri.
Bro,
seriously
kuna kazi
lakini they'll have to accept it and then we have to come with a bulldozer mindset of by the it's either the sports industry to excel ama tuma youth
and that's and inaweza kuwa fiti sana sports industry ki manage kujibalance.
And then that also with this, since cause I have experience in the diplomacy side, I want the Ministry of Sports and the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Health and Agriculture
to coordinate.
Committee.
To coordinate.
Ministry of Agriculture hizi farms zenye watu wanatengeneza ma fruit juice hizo vitu we need to make our own protein shakes. Now that's another industry
that we can use to sponsor our sports industry.
And then the Ministry of Health sasa
coverage for players.
Ministry watengeneza sports science. Sports science should be also part of the like a curriculum. That one will be attached to the Minister of Education.
That's where you have doctors who are specialized in sports who are going to keep on graduating.
Exactly. So Minister of Health, it provide sports science doctors. Minister of Education, it now give the certification.
Naelewa.
And where there's education in sports, there's growth in terms of mindset. Even our sportsmen and our sportswomen, they will be educated naturally.
Now I hear you. Let me tell you a challenge.
Na class 1 kutoka class 1 mpaka form 4 lazima kutakuwa na daro moja ya sports education.
Sasa aje nikushow challenge moja.
Niambie.
I don't know if you know or you don't know, but wase wakifanya KCSE.
Mimi nilifanya KCSE.
Ulifanya KCSE?
Yeah.
Uko sure?
IG actually. Nilimaliza IG. Yeah, sorry.
So, wase wakifanya KCSE, based on the results wanapata, gava in our place
to universities where they go, yeah.
and
according to your
the
points.
course they do.
Yes.
Sasa if you're using this system,
Yes.
utakuwa na hiyo course ya sports science, you know?
Mhm.
People who are gonna be registered under this course for sports science
Yes.
would not be, what's the word to use?
Mm.
They will not have the interest as such
To do what?
to do that sports science because that's what their dream. Unaelewa?
What do you mean? Let me tell you.
No, like listen to this. It's like ufanye when a chuo you want to do sports science, but umepata A star
Yeah.
or A plus or
Yes.
A whatever,
Yes.
una place your engineering.
With this system, that way we cannot work like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the challenge now.
No, that's not a challenge. It's now that one with the education system, it will have to automatically place those guys into opportunities in that environment.
But the guys getting into this have to have an interest.
Bro, it's your roho or not. Take it
Yeah.
or leave it. But we're not saying no. But at the end of the day, when you came to this line of sports education, you already knew where you're going. So for kuja to dandia alafu switch useme I want to be an engineer, which is fine. But you know why?
No, it's not, you're not choosing to be an engineer. You're placed in the engineering.
No.
Faculty.
Now, sasa you know
Faculty.
public education. You know, sasa when it comes to public schools.
Yeah. Majority
Sasa,
of our guys are
sasa
there.
the beauty about sports education is because now the public education has not built that infrastructure yet. There's already private sports
Entities.
with that kind of speciality. Wataingia kwa hiyo na kama hao ndo wenye hawezi jilipia school fees, they get a sponsorship from us. the
Scholarship.
government. Yes, that's why I was giving a scholarship.
Nah, I've understood.
Yeah, and then the ones now those patients who get scholarships, what tuta send abroad actually. Tutatuma kwa hizi private schools za hapa Kenya. We let them go actually abroad. They get that experience of abroad. Then where
Wasi wako mbele already.
one of so kwanza nilipata sijui A star na 87 points ama 97 points. Tunataka kwenda kwanza hata Real huko Spain. Asome au funzo Real Madrid, Barcelona and hizo internship hizo vitu zote akirudi home one mjamaa anaingia direct job. Anaingia cadet officer in the Ministry of Sports. Ando tunataka kwa synergy, nataka kwa system.
Can understand hivyo kusema hiyo scholarship sasa ina make sense.
That's the purpose of the scholarship.
Hiyo inaweza work.
Yeah.
But ni kazi.
But you know at the end of the day
It's possible. It's not impossible.
Anafanya accept Kenya nimesema. Minister of Education
lakini
bosi number one
ndio kusema
number one tukishaliona hivi ndio hesabu anafai ku clear the doors for everyone to just let this guy work.
I feel that, man.
Otherwise if I don't have the backing of the
I feel that 100%.
And of course
that's how the country will move forward.
We move forward.
Facts.
The number one will gain points everywhere.
Yeah, no, I hear.
And for me I'm not there to ati kama kina nani wasema masuti sijui ni mimi niko job
vile nafaa bana
but ndo kupiga luku lakini bado tuko job unapata
uko 1
mimi no hivi ndo tukifanya hivi
ndio itaendelea
unapata but tukiendelea kwa kama politician hapo kwa kiti
I don't understand the struggle.
Itabaki tu politics but bado kuna politicians smart na are willing to welcome such
ideas.
halat man.
Say less, man.